Hey everybody, Ohio Stacker here. Let's talk about some silver and some gold. Let's get into it, folks. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel here, Ohio Stacker. So as you can see in front of me and you, we have silver. Now, silver has really taken a big dip lately, and that's extremely unfortunate for stackers such as myself. So I'd like to get into some of the reasons why silver could be tanking a little bit, and that's just because of the way the economy is going, the way that jobs are uncertain. Trading on the free market is kind of a little edgy right now, so that could be some of the reasons why silver is going up. Another reason is because of the beer flu that's going around. So that has halted production in a lot of different mines all around the globe. It has resulted in a shortage of workers, a shortage of manpower, if you will, to get into the mines and get out the ore that needs to be processed and refined to make such a beautiful metal here. So I just kind of like to talk about what maybe spot price is right now. So when you're looking at silver right now is down to just $23.81 per ounce. I know the height of end of last year into 2021 was hovering right around the $30 an ounce range. Now, what's that mean? Well, it probably means if you had paid somewhere in the neighborhood of, say $35 to $38 for a Silver Eagle with the premiums that are attached to them. Right now, you can probably buy the same Eagle for around $30 to $32 an ounce. So you're losing a little bit of value just on what the spot and the premium may be. However, just like I like to do is just kind of sit on your stack. This isn't going to go anywhere. This would always be worth something. It would always be worth more than just what spot is, because people are willing to pay that premium. Now, the premium is dictated again by the market. It is dictated by the seller, the dealer, or the vendor that you may go to purchase this stuff. So just getting into some of the bars. So we have a Perth Mint, which is Australia, 4/9 fine silver with kangaroo. It does have some toning around it. Again, if you've watched some of my other videos about silver, toning does not affect the value of the coins. So this just means that some air is getting to the silver, or the silver has been handled with your hands, so maybe they've got a little bit of oil on them. Again, it does not affect the value whatsoever. Here I have a 5 troy ounce bar that has got some toning, a little bit of oxidization to it. So again, it's still 5 ounces of silver in this bar. So regardless if it's toned, it's got some blemishes on it, it's still 5 ounces of silver. So the minimum would be the 23.81 as of today, just on melt value. Here's another bar coin I've got. It's a 2020 Daewoo 1 ounce silver Mickey Mouse round. It does have some toning around it, as you can see. Now, this is in a sealed package, as well as into a little bit firmer plastic flip inside, but it does have some toning on it. Now, how that got on there, that's in a airtight sealed package, it's kind of beyond me. Maybe it leaned up against some other silver that's got some toning on it, and maybe they somehow reacted with one another. And then here is a Golden State 1 troy ounce 3/9 fine silver that is again in a sealed airtight container, and there is no toning and no tarnishing to this bar. So I don't know, maybe the way you store it could influence the amount of toning or tarnishing to a round or a coin. Here's one of my favorite pieces. This is a 3/9 fine 1 ounce silver round, if you will. It is not live, does not have any of the actual stuff inside that would make it go pew pew. So it is perfectly safe to handle. It is 1 full troy ounce of silver, just in this shape. So beautiful design, beautiful craftsmanship on how they can make this look like that. Again, if you've watched some other videos, you know one of my favorite silver rounds to collect is the American Silver Eagle. So they are just, I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Beautiful, stunning, and just overall beautiful craftsmanship. So the American Mints, I definitely give them a huge pat on the back, because this is great design they got. And of course the 2021 has the new design on the reverse, the new eagle design. So this is the new design for 2021. Now 21 also came out with the older design, so you have 2 different reverses that you can get here on the American Silver Eagle. So if you want to stack eagles, hey, I definitely would encourage you to do that, because they will always be recognized globally just by the design and the beautiful work that went into it. You can also buy just some, generic bars. So these are 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver buffalo bars. This would be considered a generic round, only because they are not a premium round, such as some of these. This of course is the Captain America, definitely one of my favorite rounds here. Beautiful how they can get the cameo look and the different types of finishes here on the reverse. Some of the other premium rounds I have, again, would be another Australian round, 2021. Beautiful luster there, beautiful design. And this is on the Great White Shark. So this would be considered another premium round if you want to collect those. Another thing I would encourage everybody to have in their stack, and that is some Mexican silver. So this is a 1 ounce Libertad. So this is, let's see, 1982, 1 troy ounce of 3/9 fine silver. So they do got a bunch of markings there along the side. So just a beautiful design, very heavy for a 1 ounce round. Keep it in the flip just to keep any additional dings or damages or just your fingerprints off of it. Some other of my favorite bars I have. This would be considered a generic bar. It is 3/9 fine silver. This is a 5 ounce bar, buffalo bar, if you will. Does have the buffalo here on the reverse. So very similar to this 1 ounce round. I believe it's from the same bullion dealer. Just the buffaloes are just kind of facing each other now, so that's neat. So again, this is a generic 5 ounce bar. Very nice mirrored finish. If you've seen other videos on my channel, you've seen that I do melt my own metals. I do copper. I know that's one of the videos I have out right now. I also do silver. So here is the largest bar that I've made to date with silver, and this is 14.79 ounces troy, 3/9 fine silver. I've got my stamped logo, the weight, and the purity of the bar, as well as the year that it was cast. So it does have a little bit of toning on it. And again, that's because it is put into a location where there are other silver that is in close proximity to it, so it does get tarnished on it. Again, that does not affect the value. So this is a 14.79 ounce rippled bar. This was cast from silver shot, as well as some just generic rounds that I had, or bars that I melted down just to give it that 3/9 fine purity. So very heavy bar, just shy of 15 ounces. So if you want to stack silver, I would say just start stacking by doing something small, just some generic little, you know, this is a Merry Christmas 1981 generic bar. It's nothing too fancy, but maybe the premiums would be just a little bit lower than what you may get on, you know, say these are your American Prospector Engelhard 1 ounce rounds, the 84 and the 86s. So the 84, that's right around the time that the Engelhard came out with the Prospector round. But if you're looking to do it on a budget, you know, I would stay away from some of the higher end, more premium rounds. So this is a Dragon bar from the Perth Mints in Australia. It is 4/9 fine silver, 2021 minted. So you know, stay away from the higher end stuff if you're just starting out. So these are this is the Beskar bar, came out from the Marvel movies. So these do carry a premium on them just because they are new and they are extremely sought after. So folks, if you're just starting out, start out with just some generic rounds. I'm telling you, you'll save yourself some cash flow by doing that, because you're not paying the outrageous premiums that you would, you know, say on a Silver Eagle. And you got to keep in mind too that starting into the business and the hobby of stacking silver is a marathon. It's not necessarily a race. It's not, hey, I need to stack 100 ounces this year. If you can only stack 1 or 2 ounces, so here's a 2 ounce bar, if this is all you can stack in a month, then that's better than nothing. That's better than, you know, wasting your money on, you know, something else that's not going to always hold value and always be worth something. So if you got to start out small, and then if you get a little bit more comfortable into the market, then move into, you know, the higher end stuff, you know, like your Silver Eagles, you know, or your higher end premium rounds. That's what I would suggest. So next, let's talk about some gold. All right, folks, let's talk about some gold. Let's talk about why gold is a good investment. First off, gold is just north of $1,792 per ounce, folks, per ounce. I know that as you know, getting into gold, that's actually down quite a bit, because gold actually peaked at right around $2,000 per ounce at the end of last year, early 2021. So it's dropped and then it comes back a little bit, and that's the same thing with any precious metal. So I know with gold, a 1 grain gold bar is actually your smallest denomination, your smallest fractional gold piece that you can get mined or minted, if you will. Next thing you know would be these 1 gram bars. So this is 1 gram of 4/9 fine gold by PAMP. So they are all the same design. They are Lady Fortune on the design here. So they all are serial numbered on the card, as well as the bar themselves. And actually, if you want to start out stacking in gold, I would highly urge you to stay away from stacking the 1 gram bars, and that is just because the premium on these are outrageous. Now, if you can get lucky and get yourself a good deal on them, then by all means, you know, get into them and start stacking them. It is a good way to just kind of, you know, dip your toes into the gold market. It's a fine way to just kind of get your hands on a physical piece of gold. The premiums on here are just, you know, $10 to $20 to possibly more just on the 1 gram. If you want to move up a little bit, this is actually is a 1/20th of an ounce, which equates to right around about 1.5 grams, 2 grams, somewhere in that area. So this is Queen Elizabeth on here. It is graded by the coin company PCGS as a Proof 70 Deep Cameo from Great Britain. It is actually one of only 3 coins in this condition, this grade, in the entire world, as I'm told when I purchased this. So having a graded gold piece in your collection, you know, it's not for everybody. It's not for, you know, obviously your beginners. And I don't have a ton of gold, as you can see, just kind of what you see here. Just because I'm more into silver because of the premiums that are attached to the gold. So I kind of stay away from that unless I find a good deal, or just, you know, have some other stackers that I can work with. But having some graded gold in your collection, it's nice. Like I said, if you get a good deal on it too. And they do, by having a graded coin, whether it be silver, gold, platinum, you know, palladium, whatever that you are into, it was typically be worth more just because it is graded and it is genuine and authentic. So having gold in your stack is nice. I do prefer having silver just because if I would spend, say, $80 just on 1 gram of gold, I can get roughly, you know, probably 3 ounces of silver. Maybe not the premium high-end silver here, but I could probably get 3 of these for 1 of these. So I know the ratio on gold to silver is starting to come down. It was like 65 to 1, 70 to 1, somewhere in that ballpark. So it just depends on what you are into stacking. You know, if you want to get into gold and make your portfolio all out of gold, then by all means do that. But like I said, it is a marathon. It is not a race, so just kind of go into it slow. You know, make sure that you are buying from reputable dealers. You're buying from people that are legit and are not going to sell you something that's, you know, some kind of knockoff. So here's a wrap up, folks. I like to just tell you that getting into precious metals is not going to be for everybody. It's not going to be for somebody that doesn't have the funds or the resources to dump into this, to buy this stuff, because it does take quite a bit of savings and you know, just kind of willpower to save up just to buy this stuff, just to have it sitting, you know, in a safe, or have it sitting into a box, you know, somewhere stashed away. It does not, you know, for me, it gives me joy and excitement just knowing I can have something if, you know, things hit the fan and the entire economy just takes a nosedive. Also, you know, it goes into something I can pass down, you know, to my children. They can do the same thing, or if times get rough, you know, they can do it. One thing I did forget to talk about, folks, is this platinum here. Looks a lot like silver, doesn't it? So this is 1 gram of platinum by Valcambi Swiss. So it is 3 9s fine, 1 gram of silver. It's actually the only platinum piece I have, even though platinum right now is at just north of $973 per ounce. I know that's a lot higher than silver, but a lot lower than gold. So it's kind of like your medium base metal. I don't really have a whole lot of it, like I said, just because it's not something that I intend to stack, just because a lot of people don't really say, hey, I want to buy some platinum. You know, they say, I want to buy gold or I'm buying silver. So in the end, folks, what you do with your money and how you diverse your portfolio is extremely and totally 100 million% up to you. So if you want to get in the gold, get in the gold. If you want to get in the silver, get in the silver. But just keep this in mind, folks. The market will kind of like be like a roller coaster. It'll go up and down. One day you may have a silver eagle that's worth $40, and the next day the market could tank and this thing can only be worth $30. So just keep that in mind. It's not something for the faint of heart, just because of how much the market fluctuates. So wrapping this up, folks, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit longer than typically, so sorry about that. If you do like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like it, and if you've not subscribed to my videos, please, folks, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Turn on that bell for the notifications. I do post videos every Monday, and people say, hey, Ohio Stacker, what do you want to do Mondays? Well, Mondays are just a bummer typically for most people, because for most people it is the first day of the work week. So why not have something to look forward to on Monday other than a video from yours truly, Ohio Stacker. Thanks for watching, folks.